rolling his eyes, the Saiyan piffs. Who do you think I... Not even finishing his sentence, Gohan has him thrown against a wall. The only good thing Kakarot here has ever done was hit his head to become the man his father is today. Sending the pair back with a flick of the wrist.
Go easy, Stans. Your boy is actually looking like a little nerdy-ass gangster right now. You guys were insane in the chat about Mondo Cool. I'm assuming the comments were just as crazy, so here we go.
And as the fight continues, 18 is persistent that it means nothing. Yamcha is a cyborg too. He states the energy of androids deteriorates with time. She's gotten weaker and weaker without even realizing it. And if she doesn't do a maintenance check on her body within 10 years, she won't even be able to walk.
Oh my God.
Her brother, looking on speechless. He questions again if she's willing to accept his help. Continues his persuasions. He's on her side. She shouts he will not beat her, but he claims he doesn't care about winning. All he wants to do is help her. Yamcha gives up.
Oh, this mother... Oh, main character Naruto Yamcha. This nigga's the simp.
He suggests she have her fun in this tournament, but when she's ready, come and see him on the 9th balcony for the first time all day. It seems 18's emotional barrier has a crack. We're then introduced to a strange universe in Universe 2. And if you're familiar with, you probably already know. The next fight is set to feature EARLLY of this realm in Mary Sue, also of the second universe. The latter hailing from
Mary Sue is hilarious.
The Orion Star, where she mastered all martial arts and speaks every known language. Descendants of Saiyan princesses, blood sister of the Nameks, hidden daughter of Broly, Bardock, and King Vegeta. Sister of Bulma, fused with her double from the future, genetically altered with an IQ of 250. She's also immortal, can talk to animals and enter dreams.
That's a lot. Mary Sue, for those that don't get the joke, Mary Sue is essentially the ass pull of ass pull. The obnoxious levels of shit happens because of Zybes. So the idea that Mary Sue is the Saiyan princess, a blood sister of the Nameks, like that's the joke. Is a term used to describe the fictional character who is a female who is seen as too perfect and almost boring for lack of flaws. She's supposed to be over the top. Also, what was the Dragon Quest thing I missed? I don't know. Not going back. Comment below. I apparently missed something.
Brawl and Vegeta, seemingly completely enamored by her. Gohan and Pan, not so much. Though, the young girl fairly questions how she can have 3 fathers, angelically praising herself for closing her eyes when the life forms here created the moon, as she would have transformed into a giant Ozaru Dragon Octopus Platypus. Her, who hates violence, but must fight to save her doomed people, her friends in prison, and her evil interdimensional double, the one of the prophecy, the promise she made, and the baby of Trunks, Piccolo, Goten, and Vegeta she bears within her womb. Sasha!
What? Whoa! The baby of who?
Such a beautiful voice! Such a dreadful destiny! I'd give my life for her! Bear my child! Shut up, Kakarot! With EARLLY ready for the battle to begin. Don't miss the adventures of Mary Sue in the next Dragon Ball Multiverse. Mary Sue continues on with her overly generic heroine prattle, pleading to the universe that she must win, as the Dragon Balls are her only hope, praying the goddess helps her in this fight. As a few of you in the comments guessed, or possibly spoiled, EARLLY puts an end to this nonsense immediately. Gotenks from Universe 16, and Gotenks from Universe 18. A bit puzzled, the tournament host wonders what they're waiting for. Alas, shouting for all to hear. Before your very eyes, a universal first, the greatest warrior of all the universes, the idol to all girls, regardless of their home planet, Gotenks the Magnificent! And it would appear having his speech mirrored dampens its effect. Brawl doubling down on her hatred for the
Oh, help!
in our universe, Pan cheers him on. Though, upon the other Brawl asking which one, even she's lost track of who's who.
Yeah, this is gonna,
I'm gonna surprise him by transforming right now. This is the end for you, pale copy. Impossible. Looking in, Vegito commentates that they must have used so much energy, the fusion itself could no longer remain intact.
Oh, God.
Brawlated, they'll be eliminated for cheating. The judge a bit speechless, as the boys look towards their partners not knowing what to do. Brawl now offended they aren't disqualified after all. Her father reasoning
Box
they
up.
technically didn't break any rule. It was agreed one fighter
What a
would
fate.
enter the ring, even if they are two now. They followed that guideline, though the judges, conferring with one another, do find it odd these resulting duos look so much different than their original contestant. The other, though, not being able to tell one primate from another.
What the racist shit they on? Yeah, box up though.
After 84,875 identical strikes, the fight seemed like it would never come to an end.
Damn!
One Trunks finally getting the advantage, rushing to go 2-on-1 versus Goten. He doesn't know which one is which. Kind of fed up himself. One of them mutters for Trunks to reveal his universe, and they can just take the victory, turning out to be our 18th, finally bringing this farce of a battle to an end.
Oh my God.
Announcing it formally. It seems one of the birds believed the boys splitting into a pair was a technique to gain an advantage, rather than their initial plan going wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what that was. Yeah. It's a technique.
The next match will consist of Romanesco from the defunct Universe
Side
10
note, our Trunks
and
better.
Neko Majin of 2. So yet again, the remaining group wins by default. But entering the ring regardless, Beelzebub inquires what Neko is
Look at
doing.
that monster
Grunting
carrot.
he was called to fight, the demon clarifies he doesn't have to do anything. His opponent forfeit. Showing similar intelligence to the childlike Majin Buu, the cat shouts he will not flee, even against a forfeit. His ally snipping, that's the point. He doesn't have to fight. This then ushers Xenolome from the 19th and Super Buu of 4. The tech-based fighters ready to get back in the arena. Oob, bewildered, wondering why they haven't thrown in the towel as a whole. Stepping up to Earth's hero, they've had enough of Oob showing off, who can only profusely apologize for what he did to their teammate.
Oh my
Though
God.
he did cut off his arm. Oob asks if they've even seen the powers of the others. Their armor is cool and all, but it won't suffice for. They scoff at the mention of their armor. In fact, they even argue Oob doesn't understand anything, and he hasn't seen their real equipment, and he or any of his allies would have easily destroyed that Broly guy everybody was trembling over.
Copium.
Still smug, the stranger continues to believe how strong he may have been. It would have all been useless against his ally talking over him, urging he not reveal their weapons. And
You've
instead,
already
watch
basically
Xenolome.
implied.
Buu admits he was listening to the fascinating conversation going on below, but encourages his foe to attack when ready. After all, the fight has already begun.
Oh shit.
Easily putting himself back together, it's just as Xenolome thought. This Buu has the same powers as the other. The announcer in shock, he managed to effortlessly cut through one of the arena spikes. In fact, 100% of the energy pierced their shields. If this warrior isn't careful, he could easily kill many of the spectators.
Oh no.
Firing a small ball of ki, Buu mocks, "You're such a cute one. What's your little name?"
Shit.
Piccolo lauding this fighter, as that ball of energy was so condensed, it most likely could eliminate even a Super Saiyan 2. Universe 19 is no joke after all.
Okay.
Their technology is really something to be trifled with.
So this is
Dubbing
this
that-
is like Dr. Giro's wet dream. Is this like Team Well Actually incarnate? Oh, what the?
Looking on, the Z Fighters worry he's going to be absorbed. But coming out, luckily at least in his shorts, the coveted Ultra Armor is
Oh shit, that's actually pretty fucking smart. That's
and taking a nap for
this Super Buu is just oh no.
next match is announced. Ten Shinhan from Universe 9
Ten Shinhan?
and Sun Wukong of 2, who
Sun
shines
Wukong.
at last, the greatest hero of them all.
Who the hell? What is that?
All gets to fight, while the human takes his place in the ring. The Monkey King chorts if his opponent is too afraid to attack. Though, Tien merely explains, Mr. Wukong must touch down in the ring for the match to start. Ever the trickster, he pulls something out of his ear, extending it into a powerful pull of some kind, before guiding it to the arena's floor, proving it indeed to possess special powers. Snickering, the fight can now be... The Z-Warrior taking advantage of the monkey's arrogance,
Oh, no.
quickly making a Pac-Man out of a nearby planetoid. Resolving to his pole of powers yet again.
Yeah, Wukong, you're fucked.
he increases it to the size of a skyscraper. Laughing, his Niobe can take any length he wants. Only he himself can move it. Even retaining this confidence as Tien causes a rumble from far below, who proves not to be overwhelmed. With only using one arm, he raises it dozens of feet above the ground. Now growing frustrated, Wukong takes a few hairs from his head, blowing them at his opponent, as they become several Monkey King clones.
Okay. Okay, Wukong. No.
Tien has announced the winner.
Jesus Christ.
Though Sun Wukong argues he's not finished yet. In fact, he was just now starting to develop a strategy. Now, Xenia of 6 and Sun Brawl from 16. But didn't Bojack's crony throw in the towel? Trunks piffing at Sun Brawl, Goten reminds him she's his sister too. As Vegito's daughter realizes who her opponent is, she's elated to see it's Bojack's girlfriend or something. Finding a room, Vegito requests Brawl take a seat, explaining he forbids her to hurt or kill this Xenia fighter. She is to crush her with a single strike, without any unnecessary violence. Brawl quarrels it's Bojack's girlfriend. Now is the perfect chance to… Speaking again, her father finishes her sentence, stating it's the perfect chance for her to train her resistance to anger. She doesn't have the ability to use her full power without destroying everything nearby. Xenia scuffles with Bojack, chiding she's already given up. But her leader begs to differ, as there are no cowards in Bojack's gang.
Oh, no.
None that are still alive, at least.
Oh no.
Taking her place, she figures on the positive side. Her opponent is just a kid. Rushing in, Brawl is roaring to go. Mocking, Xenia scoffs that she thought her foe ran away, asking if she's ready to be finished off like her little friend.
Oh shit.
Bad start. Incredible! Is she stronger than us too?
Hey. No. Just one punch, that's it.
Without even transforming, Brawl holds back as much as reasonably possible and manages to end the fight with a single blow. However, Xenia is pronounced dead by the Namekian healer.
Oh my god! She crashed the fuck out.
Looking at the ground, she tells her father she did everything she could, who understands. Comforting his child, he admits he knows she didn't intend for things to go that way. Next match, Flame from 19 and Android 16 of 12. So once again, we get to see what the god-tier tech fighters have to offer. Interestingly enough, against a full-blown robot, using what he calls an ultra waver ball. The android knows if that attack touches him, he's dead. Taking off his hands.
I forgot he could do that. Oh shit.
Standing on the robot, he points out the gravity seems to be rising dramatically. The tech warrior explains his anti-G technology allows him to float, but can also increase the weight of anything he touches.
Oh shit.
Claiming our cybernetic friend to now be at his mercy. Screaming, his ultra waver will melt 16 where he lies.
Just
Turning to his ally, he can only apologize to Trunks, hoping the Dragon Balls will have compassion for a robot like him. 16 again merely utters his goodbyes to Trunks, telling he's happy to have been his friend.
Oh no.
Sweating, 16's foe scoffs that he may have a friend, but if having their wish means shooting a man while he's down, he will do it. Smiling, 16
all you gotta do is wait 30 seconds. Just tell 16 to shut the hell up and keep him there.
says, there it is. The robot has become a man in his eyes now. A lame is not heartless. He combines compassion and duty, further stating he's not worried anymore. And Universe 19 is in good hands, finally giving up. The tech fighter confused. Why would anyone risk their life for, what? A lesson?
Okay, thank God.
As he's officially given the victory. King Cold from Universe 8 is announced as the next contestant versus Videl.
Yes!
This Videl seems to have had a bit of a rougher life than the one we're familiar with. And Gohan seemingly getting a much closer look, is scolded by his wife, catching him mid-ogle. Unintimidated by her foe, her particular weapon of choice catches the eye of the Kaioshins, as it's none other than the sacred Z-Sword, leaving them mystified after witnessing the abundance of power at this tournament. He can't stay in his restricted state. Switching to what we know as Frieza's third, or
What the hell is that?
Xenomorph form. Cooler feels it's about time their father got serious, aghast at his unbarred energy. Trunks realizing, had he let this guy transform back on Earth, it probably would have been quite a different battle. Videl, showing to maybe not be the ace in the hole as it initially seemed, is having extreme issues raising the sword from the dirt, as the increased gravity is simply too much, not to mention the weight of the blade itself. As the Frost Demon approaches, she looks up at him, bluntly stating she's always dreamed of fighting his kind herself, shouting, Kaioken!
There we go, Videl! Lock in! Lock in! Lock in! Get him, Videl! Mink! Weave! Oh, shit. Come on, Videl! Yes! Tank!
Making the most out of being human, Videl seems to have mastered King Kai's technique.
Come on, Videl.
As if he had Kashin in his knuckles, Cold breaks the Z-Sword with a single punch, while it puts Videl at a great disadvantage. At least Old Kai is finally free from his prison. His fellow
I forgot about that shit.
The geezer gets less than a warm welcome, cold leers. Videl knows. It's almost like he's taken 0 damage so far.
This is it. Go beyond. We need you, Videl. Lock the fuck in.
Out of nowhere, Old Kai is just the right height to do a little Roshi stuff, causing the girl to question where he even came from.
The hell?
Figuring out what's going on themselves, the officials become aware this new guy emerged from the broken sword, so he'll be allowed to participate alongside the Universe 9 fighter, relaying this information to the audience. The Galactic King decides to end the both of them in his original form. The Frost Demon brothers speaking amongst each other. Frieza has never seen his father in his final form in person. Cooler only once, when he was pregnant with Frieza, noting he had such little self-control. The entire planet they were on was destroyed while birthing him,
I didn't even
exclaiming,
know that.
with blatant honesty, she's screwed. The Elder doesn't believe that to be the case, as he informs her he has the ability to raise her power exponentially, even more so than her silly opponent here, but only if she agrees to. Shouting before he can get in another word, she immediately agrees to whatever the terms are.
Elder Kai, you may officially be the freakiest fucking frog that we've ever reacted to.
Beginning the ritual, Videl notices Cold will probably be ready to fight again soon, questioning how long this is expected to take. With an uncanny grin, the old-timer says, for her potential, about 10 hours. So unfortunately, it won't do much for this battle. Growling,
what the hell is that? Ew! Ew!
Videl wisely decides it isn't worth it and gives up the match. The Kaioshin frustrated that she just needs to be a little patient is all, standing a mile taller than his children.
Ew,
or actually,
please, de-transform. This is hideous. Stop it.
Cowering before him. Cooler inquires if he can fully control himself in this state. The next bout is soon announced. Bardock from Universe 3 and Raditz of 13. Father and son greet each other, the Elder elaborating, in his universe, they would call him Weakling Raditz, and he died at the first given opportunity. Grunting, this Bardock is the same from his own realm. A failed father, proud to be born to the lower class, but managed to reach the elite. Even still, had nothing but disgust for his 2 sons, claiming he was only weak because of him, barking his hatred for his father. Today, he will finally have his revenge, as his power is eons past any of Frieza's elite, or even the Ginyu Force, believing he can squish his dad with a mere finger.
That nigga said the Ginyu Force? Oh yeah, we're done. Yep, I knew it.
Raditz realizes
I could have bet life I knew he could do that. I knew the second Raditz said Ginyu Force. Oh yeah, that nigga Bardock is about to turn. Yeah, it's over.
Admitting he was certainly a lousy father, but since gaining visions of the future, he's changed a lot. Seeing the error of his ways and how barbaric the Saiyan people were. Though he warns his son, he doesn't plan to pull any punches, giving him the chance to give up now, if he'd like. Although, his son assures that won't be necessary. Hearing a clicking noise, Raditz explains he's honed a special technique. He's able to form Blutz waves in his eyes, just enough needed to transform. Not only
all right, Bardock, kill it in 3 punches.
that, but he has also managed complete self-control while in this state.
It's 2024. Kill it in 3 punches.
Bellowing, there isn't even a full moon for his father to use for himself, or destroy to stop this state.
Please,
but we know Bardock is much too smart of a warrior to be overtaken by such tactics. proving to be much more powerful than expected. Raditz sends his father flying, and while on the ground, Bardock begins to get a vision. It's not the Earth that's in danger. I'll kill you all if I have to!
What the hell?
For all Piffy, no one can stop her father. Most certainly, not you. Before Piccolo exclaims, all of the universes are at risk.
What the So Bardock is just a massive spoiler? But all seriousness, Vegeta's gonna crash out. What's going on?
This masquerade ends now! Captain Ginyu isn't dead then. I don't care about these people. I'm sure we'll get along well.
Huh? What?
Stop.
What the hell is going on?
Bardock quickly puts an end to the match as to not risk further injury, while cleanup ensues. The official's usher, Akira Toriyama from Universe 2.
Big Tori, never the little one, never will be the little one.
RP to go.
Raichi from 3.
Yes, I'm up.
But aren't you the author?
Yep, I have complete control over my own characters. I'm sure to win.
That sounds like cheating.
You want me to make you tap dance?
Hell yeah.
While the
Wait,
Supreme
wait,
Creator
you wanna
appears
make
to
him what?
be going through drawings, Beelzebub has a fair question. This Raichi guy, is he really one of his characters? When Toriyama suddenly remembers, no, he actually didn't create that one. Resolving he's too old for this stuff anyway. He surrenders before the match can begin. Salinger and Gogeta
Big Tori, bro. Sorry, you're not touching Big Tori.
Raichi is declared victorious and connects at the ring, summoning the next contestants, Sid of 6 and Vegeta from 13. Initially alerting the judges she forfeits, her teammate urges she wait, telling her to use her power. Upon asking why, it seems Universe 6 is developing a plan, wanting to get Bojack to think Sid is the most powerful of their group. Happy with the idea, she vows to blow their minds. The little guy hearing everything, but is gonna keep his mouth shut.
I heard everything
in an
and I'm
awkward
saying
silence.
nothing.
Sid
Solid.
looks for a volunteer to carry her to the ring, airdropping her into the ring. Sid thanks her Namekian helper.
This is crazy.
But upon feeling the gravity of the fighting area, things only look worse for her.
What the fuck?
Already being on the ground, Vegeta asks if she'd like to forfeit, or just be left alone there for 30 seconds. As Sid's eyes begin to sparkle, it becomes obvious this is what she was expecting all along. Vegeta starts to smoke as his foe rises to her feet, looking much more buff than before.
What the hell? Vegeta fans now.
And Vegeta,
We're done here.
Vegeta has gone from prince to princess. Sid reveals her power to swap genders with her opponent, and now their strength should be about equal, believing even if
Whoa! What is the whoa? Why is that the reason? Whoa! It's 2024, gang. Why is that the reason? Whoa! Cancel this, bitch.
they are at the same power. Now, Vegeta's in a body completely foreign to him, not to mention the psychological impact. But Sid himself, is completely used to this, bidding the princess farewell. Scoffing. Psychological impact? Is that a joke?
Type shit.
Vegeta couldn't care less what gender he is.
Yeah! Hell yeah, Vegeta!
Grabbing Sid by the hair, demanding she return him to his usual state, as he'll need it to face his real opponents. In compliance, with both back to
Why did you need it? Hold on, Vegeta. Come on, man.
normal,
Whoa!
as he vaporizes the helpless fighter, and is declared
The hell, man?
What the shit? Why, gang? What did she do?
the winner, coming to great pain to the Magic Warriors group, losing their friend over the PA. It's announced the next fight will be Gast Karkle from Universe 7, and Cell
shit, that
Jr. of
strong-ass
17,
Namek? Okay, bet.
leaving Gohan to wonder, who, as the mysterious lone Namekian dashes to the fighting area, turning to an official. Cell informs he and his spawn need a minute, telling the little one his opponent is too powerful, so he'll need to increase his strength.
Oh, shit.
The Varga knowing this is against the rules, but he's not going to be the one to tell him. The walls are soundproof, and their key should be blocked from being read.
Oh, shit.
As his child eagerly questions how he's going to make him stronger.
Huh?
He kills his own offspring, merely birthing a new one, giving it as much power as he could.
Someone in chat said W father-son bonding.
Immediately rushing his foe.
That nigga looks long. Oh my god.
Cell can only smack himself on the head. Before the judges announce, Cell Jr. is disqualified for attacking prior to the match beginning.
Yeah, stupid ass tot.
Super Boo shouting, "Come, Master Namek, Vargas gentlemen, you will give him a second chance, won't you?" The crowd also bellowing in protest declares, the fight will continue. Powering up, even Goku comments that this gas guy is really something.
Gas! Gas! Oh shit, he does get stuff. Oh shit.
And with a shot through the head, it seems Cell Jr. won't be regenerating from this one. We've reached the last match of round 1.
Long ass round.
Raichi ushering out the next fighter from his group as we discover Demon King Piccolo as one of the contestants. He'll be facing Beelzebub of Universe 2. Paifu wanting to get an autograph from the both of them.
What the hell is
Though,
that?
The other demon scoffs at his foe, calling himself Demon King, as he knows the king of demons, and he doesn't look a thing like this, yelling this man will pay for pretending to be his father. Dabura taking a liking to the kid, hoping to one day have a son like him, as Babidi wonders how he managed to heal. A little shy to tell, Boo chimes in, saying he got candy in return. In the ring, King Piccolo stands in disbelief. His foe is this little imp, who yells back in response, arguing this guy isn't a demon at
Dragon
all.
Quest,
He's one of
Sandland,
those
I don't know
Nan
either of them
things,
shits,
like
so-
some of the organizers. But himself, on the other hand, is a real demon. When the devilish child realizes he's gotten a lot heavier since landing on this ball.
What the hell is this?
Continuing, he bets Piccolo here doesn't even act like a demon, as Beelzebub tells of times he was given chocolates and didn't bother sharing. What's more, he ate them just before dinner time. His Koa counterpart, elated to find such a monster.
Oh wait, Demon King Piccolo's about to get a W, bro? Oh shit.
Not bad, but as this attack would have surely killed you, it doesn't even affect me.
Okay, that's nice. Oh shit.
And with a swift kick, the evil Namekian puts an end to his opponent, announcing the end of the first round. An official offers his congratulations to all the challengers, elaborating there will now be a 12-hour break, to which the fighters can eat, sleep, or just kick back enjoying themselves, calling to dim the lights and return to night mode. The official wishes the contestants a good night's rest.
Type shit.
But up to their insidious ways, Frieza has discovered there are several sets of Dragon
Please! De-transform! This nigga's ugly!
Balls here, scheming. By the end of the night, they'll be in the hands of the Cold family.
Oh god.
Inside, the warriors set up for bed when something causes South Supreme Kai to shout out, "Hey you!" We find a very nervous Apul, who stammers he's merely searching for the bathroom.
Yeah, pool!
Seeing right through this, the Kaioshin bluntly states, "No, you're
Big pool, never the little one.
looking for the Dragon Balls. Tell your master next time this happens, it'll result in the exclusion of the entire 8th universe." Rejoining the Space Lord himself, Frieza has gotten his whole crew in on the plan. One of his henchmen explaining, nothing was found in the bleachers or corridors of the other universes, and only the main building of the Vargas remains to be checked. However, it's guarded by the Namekians, so no one has been able to sneak in. That's when Birder, fastest of the universe, chimes.
Birder, shut the fuck up, bro.
Get this shit through your motherfucking skull, dog. There's 3 niggas in that ship faster and stronger than you, bro. Why the fuck do you think you beating these niggas in a race?
Explaining for not the 90th time, he's the fastest in the universe,
Somebody
and no
race
one
this
is faster than he. Frieza scoffing, no one bigger either. He is incapable of discretion. They need someone small,
true.
fast, and smart. Cooler taking this opportunity to power down a form, indulging in himself, while obliviously spouting, "You're talking about me."
Isn't he still taller than you?
But no, Frieza's merely referring to himself.
I'm about to say.
Stepping in like a Papa Hawk, Cold commands his children to each take a separate part of the building.
Oh, whoa. Oh, God.
Taking a surprise hit. We see what looks like the people's elbow of Vegito crashing down on Cooler's head, laughing. "Who are you going to complain to? Now, let's go after the brother." Sensing him out, he notices the other is not alone, while the Frost Demon scopes through a safe. Someone sneaks up on him, but not Vegito. Super Boo, smugly
Yo, Vegito Ginyu and Super Boo are on some bullshit, bro.
Informing the tyrant not to bother doing what he's doing, as he's already searched the entire facility, and the Dragon Balls aren't here. Regardless, ever the one to stir the pot, the Majin tells Frieza he has some very interesting information for him, inquiring if any of his men possesses that body change ability besides Captain Ginyu. Still a bit rattled, the Emperor clamors no one does, causing Boo to explain one member of Universe 8 is not in their original body, as Frieza demands to know who. Super Boo taunts that's for him to find out on his own. In the apartment of Group 13, the familiar Saiyans do a lot of nothing to pass the time, when they get a knock on the door. Of all people, Gohan. Vegeta scowls, asking who gave him permission to enter. Laying eyes on Raditz, he thinks back to their only meeting. In a way, he set forth a giant chain of motions, changing the young half-Saiyan's life from a paradise to
Yeah. He probably hates your guts in hindsight. Yeah, it makes sense that Gohan has some PTSD. Yeah, we don't talk about that enough as a fan base, but yeah.
a nightmare in the blink of an eye. Then Nappa, having similar feelings to the bald brute as his dear uncle. This is the man who killed nearly all of his father's friends, remembering the fear he once struck into him as a toddler. Vegeta again growling he answered the question. We're brought back to that sucker punch, or knee, on Namek, thinking to himself. He knows he's stronger than all of these fools now. Then finally piping up, he wants to talk to Kakarot. Furthering, he has a proposal they should find very interesting. But first, a challenge. And if they are real Saiyans, they won't be able to refuse. Himself, against all four of them. But as to not break the rules of the tournament, it won't be a fight, but instead, an arm wrestling match. Which is the most Gohan thing I've seen since Resurrection F.
So now we're at Resurrection F.
You want to talk about Resurrection F?
Man.
Introducing himself properly as his iteration of Universe 18, he explains he's not fighting in the ring because he's the weakest of his group. All of them can try to push his arm back. He won't even go Super Saiyan, but Vegeta's resolved not to play his stupid games. Standing, Gohan points out that none of these Saiyans are wearing a scouter, which means they can almost certainly sense energy, boasting they already know how much stronger he himself is than all of them. So apparently, there's no need to test him. Moving on. Gohan elaborates his power isn't natural, it's magical. The elements to repeat this magic are available here in this very arena. What's more, he'll even freely trade this information. In exchange, he would like Kakarot to fight his daughter honorably, who barely knows the meaning of the word. But the halfling insists, no unnecessary violence, no death, no sadism. Quite the offer really. As Gohan notes, he isn't even asking him to lose the match. Though rolling his eyes, the Saiyan piffs. Who do you think I... Not even finishing his sentence, Gohan has him thrown against a wall. Powering up to Super Saiyan does nothing to repel his strength. This going on while Raditz and Nappa charge from behind. Our hero barks. The only good thing Kakarot here has ever done, or could have ever done, was hit his head to become the man his father is today. Sending the pair back with a flick of the wrist.
Go easy, stands. Your boy is actually looking like a little nerdy ass gangster right now.
Facing their leader, he questions if Vegeta would like a taste next, but still sitting comfortably. He simply utters, "What for?" Assuring Kakarot will follow the proposed plans, wanting to know more of this magic he speaks of. With Bo.
Shit. Okay, easy. Okay, my bad, gang. Hey, go on, fans. That was go easy. That was a go easy moment. I ain't gonna lie. That was a easy moment.
Jack, the pirate does what pirates do, in finding the treasure buried at the bottom of a bottle.
Lord, speak of Gohan moments. What does this merchant want?
In a drunken toast to he and Bujin, the lone survivors, bringing up they are the only two remaining from the Galaxy Soldiers. If there was a sun around here, it would surely be rising, as a crowd groggily finds their seats to begin the next day of competition. Cold inquiring where Frieza is. It seems he's gone back to the ship for some reason, finding him brooding, thinking back to more than 30 years ago, in his native 8th universe. In a blind rage, Frieza screams at the destruction of the capital of his empire. Being the noble soldier he is, Ginyu kneels before his leader, taking full responsibility as he was unable to contain the Saiyan. Narrowing his eyes and pointing a finger, the dictator hisses, "Oh really?" Instilling a fatal wound to Ginyu. Growling it's time for the Ginyu Force to find a new name, and their days of dancing are finished. Demanding they go burn the commander's body. A pool ushers the captain away, but Ginyu still clings to life, looking at the common soldier. He may have an idea, though he managed to prove more than stealthy the previous 3 decades. The Emperor now feels it's obvious. Ginyu lives on. But in whose body does he reside?
There's an imposter among us!
Oh shit. I ain't gonna lie. Birder.
In the audience, a boy points out to his mother that the fighters are
the
emerging.
fastest in the
Who
universe.
Seems less than interested, as the officials welcome everyone to the second day and second round as the first and final Great Inter-Universal Tournament. The boys hear music playing. Alien music.
My bad.
As a group of now Disney-owned sounds and faces are unveiled.
What the hell is that?
The Majin scolds. You call
Oh
that
shit, this is Star Wars, Chad. I don't even know a lot about Star Wars, but they do look like those ugly ass niggas in that dumbass bar, don't
a
they?
performance? A meeting of this size? Millions of people, and they hire you! Going on to claim it's an insult to the world of music.
So what these niggas should have been playing, bro? Comment below. You have to play a song that cranks among all other universes. What song would you play? Super Boo got that-
Commandeering the
Super Boo got a
fanfares.
crank?
One Mini-Boo tells the last alien, not him, he's playing great.
He tied
Assembling. The Majins unleash a sound of such beauty. Even the most sinister of fighters are left awe-stricken.
That nigga Super Boo became just instantly one of the most interesting characters in this entire tournament for no reason.
The second round officially begins. Given the aptitude of warriors to come, the gravity of the ring will be increased tenfold, or about 100 times Earth's gravity. Kakarot, joking to his sibling, chuckles. This is where Nappa gets demolished by Frieza, shouting, "Hey, cue ball!" Turning to face the Saiyan, Cooler can't help but smirk. As Nappa also laughs, he looked over on the spot, chiding this little one knows when he's called, but tells the Frosty,
You know, I was gonna end the episode at Nappa versus Frieza next time on Dragon Ball Z, but you know, let's just let this play out.
and not to worry,
You
as he's
know-
bald too. But at least he's not a midget. Going on. Well,
Oh.
I was just coming over to introduce myself to my opponent and former boss. But I guess Little Chief would be more like it. Mocking. There are so many universes filled with Saiyans here, but only one Frost Demon group, asking if he's ashamed.
Oh, this
Getting
nigga
furious.
bold.
Frieza promises he's going to kill him as soon as they're in the ring. Nappa merely telling him to dream on. He won't even be able to touch him. What's more, the bald warrior scoffs. Everyone
Nappa
here is above the
bold
dreaded
as
Space
shit.
Lord, and he's not even talking about height. Frieza won't be able to land a single hit in this entire tournament, only getting the Emperor more and more worked up,
Nappa
wanting
bold as
nothing
shit.
greater than to make Nappa pay for not having withdrawn. As their banter hits an apex, the officials usher them to enter the fighting area.
Okay.
Do you still have your flying seats? For a long time, it was the belief you were a cripple. Both having
Oh, Frieza, you got lean this nigga. Frieza, you got lean. Frieza, you better win this fight. You can't.
touchdown. Frieza sprinting full force to tear him limb from limb. Oh, by the way, I give up. Confused, Raditz and Nappa's plan is revealed. If the Space Lord was to hit him now, he would be disqualified, leaving the tyrant more fuming than ever. As Frieza wins the battle, the Saiyans get a victory of their own, in the best way they probably could have in this scenario, touching down in his own group. Burter questions if his master is okay, not hesitating to take his anger out on anyone. Varga cries out in shock, but Frieza bellows it's his own universe. It's allowed.
My birder parlay is cooked. Cause there's no way he would just casually kill the. So all right, well, round 2 is wow. Take care, stay blessed. The imposter is among us. Super Boo and Vegito are going to be clearly the main characters of this shit until Goku takes over. Clearly, because the fuck Goku don't even feel like the main character in this fucking anime. I don't even have words anymore. I just saw Nappa troll Frieza so hard that Burter died. That's a sentence. Shout out Mondo So Cool for the fanimation. Shout out the chat for pulling up. We had a deep ass chat today.
You should have been in the stream.
At TSO_Sage on Twitch. Take care, stay blessed. We're gonna see you all next time, man.